know. Why you lying?
Fuck you talking?
I seen it do. They ain't kick shit in. How you gonna lie?
Go on, man.
Where the package at, man?
Package up my ass, gun.
Y'all want them.
You're about to.
Michael, are you for real? He can be your little brother, like.
Go ahead, man. Get your pack off this bitch. So we can go. I ain't want it. Quiet overnight. Cool. Sergeant Carver. How you doing, dog? I'm gonna look out for you on this.
Have you had breakfast, Sergeant?
Thank you for that, but Randy is right, you know, to be mad at you.
Yo, you done something I did?
No, he took it during the time you were sleeping.
Remember we turned
He took it.
scales, $48?
He was doing great. He was helping you for good. Show me.
You know, now I take the hacksaw no more than a couple quiet streets. Come on, Sherrod. Wake up. Late. No, what you do?
I fucking knew it.
You gotta fucking do this, man.
Bubbs, I'm so sorry for you.
No phones?
Oh, the kid for sure, but Bubbs was only trying to help the kid. He was finally doing great.
They're all in those corners.
I'm so sorry, Bubbs. I'm so sorry.
Can I help you? Which one of you is Sergeant Hal? I asked if you remember pulling a surveillance camera from ISD. Serial number AW466J9. We also need to go over your paperwork on a couple of informants. So if you don't mind coming back downtown with us, you and Detective Sidnor and the third guy, what's his name? Dozerman.
You're not gonna do anything to Sid now.
Paperwork's all mine. On the camera, on the informants, me alone.
At least you're taking your responsibility. I appreciate that, Urk, and I have more respect for you.
I don't want any more staff change from your department. You need to get your people into those houses because there are bodies in there. They need to come out. But do it now. I don't want to be finding any more bodies come January.
Yes, sir, Mr. Master.
Cool.
You go. Word down the chain. Open them up.
She was hot. I'm going back home Friday right after work. What the fuck are you staring at?
Someone not working.
Like a homicide.
Loving it. Why?
You don't want to come back with us? The fact that because of what you learned right there, you just destroyed the face of a kid, Michael. Dennis wouldn't be proud of you.
What's going on, Mike? What you do? Want some gum? I'm gonna work this room. Yeah, you working it. Like gum.
You're not gonna go against each other, Don't do that to my art.
Yo, call your friends, tell them where we at. Man, I said you could come. Fucking dog shit and smelling ass nigga. Hey.
Michael!
Man, fuck this. Yeah. Go on. Yeah.
Nee!
That be it.
The kid is too sweet to stay into the drug business with all of you guys.
Hey, Daddy. Kiss the bud at the clear. Blow up a mic and make a wish. Get up.
Anybody want to see that stink box? Get your ass gone. Now.
Let me get a second.
fuck is this? What the fuck y'all think you doing?
Hello, baby.
See, we pay. We pay.
So,
They'll open the truck for me. Slow, son.
you called Carver.
What am I going to do? I can't come home. She expect me to be my father, but I ain't him. I mean, the way he is and shit, it just ain't in me. What's between you and Mike? Mike ain't Mike no more. I can't go home. I can't.
Help him, please. Carvin, call Carvin.
What my mom said when you called, she was mad, right? Not really.
He didn't call. He called him.
His mother? Put that bitch in baby booking where you belong, let him learn something. She hung up before I could tell her we didn't have a charge. Yeah, they beating a cop over here on Pissy and Gold. Yeah, they beating on him bad. Yo, they firing shots now.
No, they don't. You want them to leave Randy? We're gonna go for Randy. What? His place! Oh, now he's gonna be forced to move.
They be having no physical confrontation like the one took place back then. That kind of thing got to stay outside my gym.
Step off, nigga.
Mike,
Don't touch me, man.
this here ain't you.
Man, I want you to touch
It
me.
is now.
Mike,
I told you step the fuck off.
young man, if I was talking to you, you'd know I was.
No.
You're so not afraid of hurting people, killing people, like, just for that, you could have killed him.
그러니까 큰일 나게 빨리 경찰 불리죠.
He's gonna call
Go with your feet.
the ambulance.
Go ahead, son.
Oh my god. Michael is gonna get killed by Omar or one of his guys, like. He's burnt to the third degree? Are you fucking kidding me? Him or his mom? His adoptive mom? I mean,
I'm sorry, son. I'm gonna talk to social services. We'll get you some help. Ready? You gonna help, huh? You gonna look out for me?
like you did last time?
You gonna look out for me, Sergeant Carver? You mean it?
He meant it, but he failed you.
You got my back, huh?
You're gonna do it that? I want all of them to move, to be adopted by good parents somewhere else. I want all of them to be safe, and right now I have no hope for none of them. I mean, maybe Nay, but I'm not even sure. Oh, I need my pillow, my hug pillow, you know, like, I need to make a big hug. Do I really need to talk to you during this review? You already know everything that I think and everything that I'm feeling. Michael, I could say that I'm really disappointed, you know, because of what he did during this episode, but the fact is that I saw it coming since so long, even before him, you know, just thinking about getting involved with Marlo's team. Like, I said it in the beginning, the kid is so against all of this drug business and all. He's really trying to do things great, but he's such a good leader for all of the other kids, and he's so great. For sure he's gonna be the one to join them at the end. I knew it since the beginning, but I didn't know that he would love the game that much, you know. I was really like, he's gonna be forced to join them to protect or defend someone. I thought that it could be one of his friends, but in fact it was for his little brother. But you know, thinking of that, I was like, he's gonna be forced to join them, and then he's gonna be forced to stay to pay his debt. But I never thought that he could appreciate it. You know, already into the previous episode, when he enjoyed attacking that officer, stealing from him, fighting with these guys, I was already surprised. But right there to see that he could fight this little kid, a kid, like that one is as old, you know, as his little brother. And the fact that we can see him being mad and disappointed at Nate because he couldn't do it himself, that much that he can slap him like that. Nate is on front. We saw during all of this season that Michael was taking care of his friends, of Duquan, of Randy, of Nate, that it was really something with him being so loyal to his friends that he would go, you know, to fight for them, to protect them and all. And right there to have you fighting your own friend because he disappointed you, you're mad at him because he didn't want to fight a little kid. Like, I could be mad and disappointed at Michael, but I saw that coming. I'm just surprised and badly surprised that he enjoys that also. And right there, Dennis coming to talk with you. You know, okay, he didn't point his own gun at Dennis, he didn't hurt him himself, but the fact that he intervened like that at the end, stopping the guy who wanted to kill Dennis, being like, nah, it's not worth it. Like, it was really that. During this moment, it was not, no, don't do that, you know, the guy is great, don't do that. It was more something like, it's not worth it, it's not worth it. That, it's making me mad, you know. His attitude, his way to be. Oh, for sure you chose a good kid to be one of your future soldiers right there. But the introduction scene about him being trained to be a good soldier, I'm wondering, like, I had the impression that it was the preparation of something. Maybe at some point Michael is gonna kill someone, or maybe he's gonna be killed because he has one of these guns, you know, one of these fake guns, or maybe a real one. Like, something was going on during this moment. It was a preparation of someone which is gonna happen into the next episode, I mean, the last one of the season. I'm afraid of Michael getting killed. Like, right now, Omar, he wants to take Marlo's place, he's playing with all of them, and he's so good at it. I love that for Omar. But he saw Michael talking with Marlo, so I'm like, now he's gonna consider Michael as one of Marlo's guys, and if we have a war, you know, a real fight, Marlo's team against Omar and his guys, maybe Michael can get killed, or maybe Michael can kill Omar. Like, I don't know. I'm imagining all of the solutions, the possibilities, and it's worse each time. Randy was forced to stay at home because he feels unsafe at school. He feels unsafe at his own house, he's under surveillance, and they played with that to burn his entire house. You know, his house, his things, and his adoptive mom, you know, was burnt that much and she's into a critical condition. And now Carver, the only thing that you can do for him is to call the social services, to help him. We know that this kid doesn't trust them. We know that it's not gonna be okay, it's not gonna repair all of what just happened. That woman was great for Randy. She really wanted to help him. She wanted to move him, in another school. I'm so sad for Randy. I'm so sad for this woman. And Carver, you tried to help, but you made a mistake. You didn't keep your eye on that kid. Right there at the end, that moment, with Randy screaming at Carver, it was really like Carver is gonna take the responsibility of what happened right there, and it's gonna haunt him for a good time, for a long time, for a good reason. Right there, what happened to Randy, to his adoptive mom, it's awful. Duquan being forced to leave that school, to leave Priest, to leave his friends, it's making me sad. Duquan seemed, like he accepted it, but he knows also what it means. And the fact that Michael was like, okay, I'm gonna help you, come live with me and my little brother. And after that, in front of Ney, Michael defended Duquan. I think that Duquan is gonna follow Michael into all of that, Maybe he can be his right hand or something like that. I think so. Ney, what happened with Ney? Ney's mom acting like that, slapping him. Oh, that woman, I already talked about it. The fact that she's pushing her own kid to do illegal stuff, she's treating him like that. And for what? Just because she needs money. She was stealing his money, and also she was pushing him to do illegal stuff just to have his money. It's awful, it's making me mad. After that, the fact that Michael guessed about the kid stealing the package, Ney wanted to do something about it, but he felt that he couldn't. And seeing Michael doing it, he was disgusted, he was really like judging Michael for that. He understood during that moment that he could never do something like that. He's not made like that. And after that moment at the gym, everything, Ney at the beginning of the season, we saw him, bragging, being like, haha, I'm the big guy and stuff like that. I have all of the money and all, I'm Weebei's son. And at the end, he's revealing himself like a sensitive kid, someone who can not do that. Like, Randy was a snitch, and because of that, he can never be involved into the drug business, and all, they're not gonna trust him. But Ney, it's really gonna be by choice, because of his values, because of his way of thinking, that he's not gonna get involved into it. I'm proud of him, even if I'm sad for him, but rather Carver called Corvin, and I hope that Corvin can help. Corvin is fighting to have his program and all, but I think that he would make a better job, an awesome job, if he's taking care of Ney. But Ney has already a family, so you can't adopt him, Randy and Duquan, they can be adopted by Priest or Corvin. Yes, I'm still dreaming of it, but not Ney. I don't want to talk about Bubbs, like the entire situation. I saw it coming. First, I'm surprised that Bubbs could do that, try to kill that guy. Are you really someone like that, Bubbs? Can you really do that? But at the same time, he was so desperate and no one was helping him that he only saw that solution. So I'm not gonna blame him for that. I'm surprised, but I'm not gonna blame him. And then, at the minute that everything was ready and that he left the place with Sherrod, I was like, something is gonna be bad, Like Sherrod is gonna take the little things that you left at your place, or when, Bubbs woke up, I was like, that's it. He took it during the night, Sherrod. It's too late. It's making me feel sad, for sure for the kid, because that one was trying to get better, was working well with Bubbs and all. So it was cool to see that, to see him improving. But I'm also so sad for Bubbs because Bubbs is gonna feel guilty about it. He was already feeling guilty and he was already taking the responsibility of all of Sherrod's mistakes. So right there, that one for sure even more because he prepared all of these things which killed him. And like the situation of Bubbs during this season, it's so awful. He's clean now, but he's bullied by this guy who almost killed him. He asked for help, but he was betrayed again and again. He tried to help that kid, but because of him, that kid died. I wouldn't be surprised, if Bubbs is deciding to kill himself at this point. And for sure, I don't want that at all. But come on, like, the situation is so desperate for him. And for sure, we had the entire situation with finding one body, and because of numbers and all of that, you don't want for Lester to find all of the bodies. So Lester is asking for help, and because of political reasons, you're gonna have that help. And because of that, you're gonna be able to find all of these bodies. I'm betting on 50 bodies. They talked about a dozen of them, more than that. For me, it's gonna be more than that. At least 30, at least. And I'm betting for 50 bodies. We'll see. And we have also all of that thing about Tommy being forced to go to Clay Davis, to have money for the schools, all of that. Really, with everything which was going on with the kids, I was not really interested by all of what Tommy was doing. A little more about the situation with the bodies, because really I couldn't think about it's possible. Like really, that these bodies are right there, that you have dead persons right there, but no, you can't find them right now, and you're really gonna do it. Like, it can be a thing. I was so surprised of it. And at the end, the real reason to have them, it's for political reasons. Like, I'm gonna take a break to eat, and then I'm gonna come back to watch the final episode of this season. Just know that I'm desperate and I'm predicting, I'm preparing myself for the death of all of these kids. Like, not all of them at the same time, but I'm preparing myself for Michael to die, for Duquan to die, for Randy to die, for Nate to die. Like, I prefer to prepare myself for the death of each one of them, even Bubbs, like even Omar, each one of them. I prefer to prepare myself. It doesn't mean that I'm gonna be prepared enough to not cry or anything like that. No, it's just that it's gonna be into my mind, I'm gonna think of it, and I'm gonna be glad, if only one of them is getting killed. We are already at this point, this level of despair for me. Okay, it's all for you and this video. If you want to see my reactions and my thoughts for the 4 next episodes, already you have them on my Patreon. But yes, it's all for me for now, so bye for now. Bye.
Wait a minute, Doc. Are you telling me that you built a time machine?
Great.